We got some big news for BigBear.ai stock investors as the company was awarded another Department of Defense contract to add to its total. So in this video, I'll review the details of that contract. I'll also share with you my discounted cash flow valuation of BigBear and update my recommendation of BigBear.ai stock and let you know if I think this stock is a buy, hold, or a sell. Remember, it's already up so much year to date in 2025. For those of you that have owned BigBear.ai stock this year, congratulations. I'll share with you my thoughts and opinions on this interesting AI stock. So let's get into it.
I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.
All right, so BigBear.ai has been awarded a contract by the Department of Defense, and this was as of February 5th, 2025. The company said this deal leverages its custom AI models to better assess news media originating in countries that are potential foreign adversaries. This program was created to contrive clarity in multi-domain environments for military and government applications by aggregating and analyzing vast data points, enabling predictions of adversarial activity in complex situations. Lots of jargon there, trying to make this service sound as impressive as they can possibly make it sound here. But in basic terms, what this means is this program is going to monitor news media from other countries to try and get an understanding of what these comments and what these stories and pictures and posts and social media, etc., will lead to in terms of adversarial actions by countries that the United States feels are adversaries. So predicting what could happen as a result of some of these news media stories that get released. So an interesting experiment here, one of the newer use cases for artificial intelligence. And what was missing in this press release from BigBear.ai were the details of the contract. What's the price? How many years? What will be the ultimate end product that's delivered to the Department of Defense, and potentially what it could lead to. But still, it's good news for BigBear.ai, especially as one of its rivals, Palantir, one of the bigger AI companies for Department of Defense, they've been getting more contract, and Palantir stock has been on a tear. So anything from BigBear.ai that resembles what Palantir is doing sends a great positive momentum for BigBear.ai stock investors. And you can see here BigBear.ai stock just in the last month alone is up 196%. 196% increase. And that's even though the stock has experienced a small decline from this big increase. Most of that increase you can see came from that announcement around February 5th that the company made, announcing that it got this Department of Defense contract. Now, I've done a discounted cash flow valuation of BigBear.ai, and the intrinsic value per share I came up with was $5.23. That compares to its current market price of $8.90. And I'm forecasting that the company becomes cash flow positive in 2028. Remember, it's still losing money on the bottom line and it's generating negative cash flows. And according to Wall Street, they expect the company's free cash flow to remain negative and to be break even in 2027. And then my forecast suggests that it becomes cash flow positive in 2028, generating $100 million in cash flow in 2028, rising to $460 million in free cash flow by 2034. And so those are the parameters I utilized to make this intrinsic value per share calculation for BigBear.ai at $5.23. One of the reasons why the valuation is as low as it is, my intrinsic value, is because this is an extremely risky stock with a beta of 3.18. That means for every 1% that the S&P 500 moves up or down, BigBear.ai stock moves by 3.2 times that. So a 1% move in the S&P 500 would mean a 3.2% move for BigBear.ai stock. So it's more volatile stock, and that volatility goes in as the discount rate in my valuation, and so it brings down valuation because of the elevated risk. As BigBear.ai continues to demonstrate solid progress, the volatility of the stock is very likely to decrease so long as it delivers solid progress. If it has any missteps or challenges or headwinds and the progress is thwarted or moves backward, then that could also increase the riskiness of this business. Another way I look at valuation is by measuring it on a forward price to sales ratio. And right now, BigBear.ai stock is trading at a forward price to sales of 6.262. This is the most expensive this stock has been, going all the way back to mid 2022 when it was trading at similar valuations. And this was just as the tech stock bubble was popping in late 2022 as the Federal Reserve increased interest rates, and all of the enthusiasm that was built up during the pandemic era stock market bubble started to deflate, and companies like BigBear.ai saw their valuations cut down by 80-90% from their all-time highs. And so now BigBear.ai stock is going back to those valuation levels as the enthusiasm has been built up. And I mentioned one of the reasons why the enthusiasm has built up is because of how well Palantir is doing, and Palantir is the leader in the industry. So investors are making the connection that if Palantir is thriving, that means the industry is doing extremely well. Demand for this kind of AI service from the military is growing, and so BigBear.ai is likely to benefit from those trends and tailwinds, lifting the business higher. So to update my recommendation on BigBear.ai stock, I've had it rated as a hold for a long time now. I've never recommended this stock as a buy because of the valuation. The valuation has always been more than what I felt the business deserves. And that's the same conclusion I came to today, evaluating the business again. The forward price to sales, the most expensive it's been. My intrinsic value calculation still signaling that the stock is overvalued. So I'm keeping BigBear.ai stock rated as a hold, and I'll keep monitoring this business moving forward. Did you know that over 90% of the people that watch my channel are not subscribed? It'll really help support my channel if you hit that subscribe button. And oh, by the way, one of the benefits of being subscribed is that I take requests from subscribers more often than I do from non-subscribers. So if you prefer that benefit, please subscribe to the channel.